Hello. I just want to make a little short rant video or whatever. I touched on this subject before in another video on my Facebook about a little over a year ago in 2015. And I just wanted to touch up on it again because it hasn't really happened, at least from what I remember. That's how little it's happened, thank goodness. But it hasn't really happened all that much. And everything, but it still has happened, and it still like bugs me that it happens to not just me but to other people. And I just thought that I would make another video about it because of the fact that it happens or whatever. Sorry if I seem a little repetitive about it, but now have you like guys and girls, have you ever been on like a date with someone at like a bar or restaurant, whatever, and you're getting into a conversation where you're getting into the likes and dislikes about somebody, or you're just trying to break the ice and find out about your date and all that, and so you're like, oh hey, what do you like, and all that goodness, and then they turn to you and they're like, oh, I like music. And then you're just sitting there like, really? Really? Because if anything, it makes me just sit there and just think, like, dude, really? I would have never thought in my life that I would have ever met another human being, another person at all, especially someone that I would want to date and get married to, that would listen to music, that would be willing to, like, at all. Even anything that I don't like. Like, really? You like to listen to music? Oh my god. No way. I would have never... I mean, you just blew my mind. Really, my mind is just blown. Because you also like to listen to music. Yeah. I mean, I just found my fucking soulmate. I don't know, has that ever happened to you? Where somebody says something like that, like, oh yeah, I totally like to listen to music, or write on paper with a pencil or pen, or some shit like that. Like they say some generic shit, but it's not just generic. It's like stupidly generic. Like, I mean, I understand that you're trying to find something to say. I understand that. But that's just like... Really, I would have never thought that you like to do these things. Okay. But yeah, I mean, my last video that I made, it was a lot more funny and a lot shorter, but I just thought that I would touch up on that because it just bugs me. It just bugs me how people just use these stupid little things, like they reply in the stupidest ways. I mean, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but at the same time, if you're gonna be talking and dating with someone, even if it's just a friend, like, or another person that you're not even trying to date, like, come on. Say something like, other than oh, I like to listen to music too, or oh my god, you write on paper with pen too? What color? I don't know, fucking purple. Jesus, God. Like, I can understand. It's one thing if it's like, oh yeah, I like to draw. That's one thing. Not everybody likes to draw. That's something completely different. Or I like to write books or write stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like, oh my god, I like to use pen on paper. Gee, for what? I don't know. Some of you know what I mean. Others probably won't. But I just thought that I'd give that little rant out because it's just ridiculous how people say things to other people. I mean, and granted, I know you're nervous, especially if it's on a date, especially if it's someone that you really want to get to know and want to date and all that. I understand that, but try to be a little bit more social. I mean, I'm not the most social person in the world either, but I don't know, just try to come up with something that breaks the ice a little bit easier than that, because at that rate, you're in the Antarctic and they're in like the equator or something. if you're saying something like that. But yeah, I just thought that I just thought that I would say something like that or whatever. And again, I'm sorry if I seem repetitive. Just some people. But yeah, thanks for listening to my rant. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.